Semantic analysis focuses on the literal meaning, so the words, the definitions, and the grammar, as well as sentence structure. For example, an formal sentence like Je suis très fatigué aujourd'hui, AI performs really well because the meaning is really explicit, it's clear, and it's standard. But in informal French, take the phrase Je suis claqué, which means I'm exhausted. The semantic meaning of the word claqué has so many different variations. So the AI often defaults to the most literal or the most statistically common interpretation and fails entirely because it doesn't understand it based on the context the word has been saying. So while semantic understanding exists, it's fragile and it's really dependent on standard input. The deeper problem lies within its pragmatics. So, pragmatics is about the meaning beyond the words, speaker's intention, the social context, the cultural knowledge, the implications. So, say for example, the phrase cheso, depending on the context, can mean it's difficult or it's risky, it's impressive or it's awkward. For AI, it's really difficult because pragmatic meaning is not explicitly encoded within the text. So the model has no real world understanding or grounding, no social awareness or no social awareness of context, no understanding who is speaking or why it's been said. These limitations become even clearer with regional and mixed French. French is spoken across many regions Europe, Africa, North America, and beyond. It adapts everywhere. Quebec French, North African French, and urban French in all France contain vocabulary, syntax, code switching that differ from the real standard French. When AI encounters mixed language sentences, it often misclassifies the language, loses the emotional meaning, or treats the input as grammatically broken. Technically, this happens because the training data underrepresents code switching. Token embeddings overlap across languages, and models assume linguistic consistency. So, in other words, AI systems are optimized for clean input, not real human speech, which leads to another important issue in computer science the training data bias. Most AI language models are trained on data that is written, edited, formal, and produced by institutions, like renowned institutions. As a result, the modern learns the implicit rule. Correct language looks like this. Anything outside that distribution, slang, informal speech, or regional expressions is treated as noise or error, like background noise. So informal and regional French are not misunderstood because they're unclear.